Happy New Year's, everybody. There's a lot to talk about, so let's talk about it, dudes. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Husky Puppy over at NGI, and today in this video we are going over all of the craziness, dudes. CES is on the horizon, but before we jump into the main topic of this video, I have a brief couple of things I gotta mention. First of all, PSVR 2 is on the front page of Edge magazine, which y'all know is a big deal, and inside this magazine there was a bunch of things confirmed, plus a lot of additional information. But the main thing to take from it is Survival Song in the Smoke Rekindled is coming on launch day for the PSVR 2. This game about to go crazy. As you already know, it's a massive game, well received, critically acclaimed, really good title. So the fact that it's going to be launch day on PSVR 2 is amazing. Hopefully everybody's excited and ready for this title. I haven't actually played the title on PSVR 1 or PC, so I'll be jumping in pretty much blind on the PSVR 2. Also, before we get into the main topic, there is another couple things we want to talk about. On some informations that was asked and leaked, you can tell that the eye tracking is coming out pretty well, and we have some examples now to talk about. Like, for example, Firewall, you can use the eye tracking for quick gun selections, which is kind of already showed in trailers, but it's been confirmed officially. And in Switchback, the enemies will move when you blink. So for example, if you blink your eyes, they could appear closer to you, and when your eyes are open they'll freeze, and if you blink they're even closer to you. There's a lot of things you can do with this, and I feel like I'm gonna shit myself, and you guys will get to watch it in 4K on stream. The next feature that was confirmed was Intendicula, which is you can interact with the villagers just by looking at them and then pressing the interaction button. So your eye tracking, you can actually look at each individual character and they will know that you're looking at them. That could be really great for dialogue scenes in the future of VR. And for Demio, you can use the eye tracking features for the menu selection, so you can do new game, blah 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 with your eyes. And in Moss, they have tractable objects that will glow when you look at them, so you'll know if those are interactable or not. And those are all the confirmed right now PSVR eye tracking features for the PSVR 2. So that is very cool to see. Very exciting that the technology is going to level up VR gaming, which I'm assuming everybody that's a VR enthusiast are super happy to hear. But the main thing to take away from that is they were asked about the PSVR 2 software lineup, and Nishino himself said that Sony hasn't announced all of its VR games because more games will be revealed in the CES press conference. Now, that brings me to this video to talk about the predictions of the CES. So, before we get into that, we know the PSVR 2 was on the front page of CES. It was confirmed to be featured and shown off in CES, and now we actually have a developer coming out that represents Sony saying that there's going to be games announced at CES. And on top of that, there was a kind of rumor that was going around saying that Sony is exploring wireless VR, but we don't really have to dive deep into that because that's probably not going to be until the PSVR 3, since we all know that PSVR 2 is one cord. So the fact that they're just now exploring it, which isn't really new, because we all know when a company releases a console, they start Q&A and processes of working on the next future iteration. So we could potentially see PSVR 3 as a full-fledged wireless VR headset that may work with the PSVR 6 or maybe PSVR PS6 or maybe the PS5, or who knows, maybe it could be a standalone headset. But we're not gonna get into that craziness on this video, because the main thing we're talking about is the main course, which is CES. And now we're going to dive into the main topic, now that we kind of drenched and touched and dabbled in on the surface. So my predictions for CES, and just to get the rumor mill going, like I said, let me be your hype beast. This is the Happy New Year, the first day of the year. We're gonna get hyped. I'm gonna be turning this channel up 11 because we are going to go crazy. We are 1 month away. The end of February, we will get our hands on this headset, and I know you guys are ready because I am ready. So the main things we're gonna probably see at CES is already confirmed: new games, new titles. But what could those be? Maybe Skyrim VR, maybe Beat Saber. The devs was asked about Rick and Morty. They said no Rick and Morty, so we could potentially see Job Simulator and Vacation Simulator. Both games I've already told you that were coming in advance, but now y'all have more concrete information. That's why y'all need to be subbed to me, because I'm letting y'all know in advance on the side, on the DLs. Anyway, so on top of that, we're probably going to see the tracking features that were already confirmed. We'll see those in action. We're going to see the PSVR 2 in action in itself, so maybe they'll do a run through of Horizon. Maybe it'll answer a couple questions that we have for that. Maybe we'll get to see that firsthand, other than those demos that other people got to already play and experience, but it's going to be on the live stage. Hopefully we see Gran Turismo. This is the future of pushing tech to the future, so maybe a real whole game, not a tech demo game in the game, but a whole version of Gran Turismo could be showed off, and maybe with the steering wheel with the headset on, that could really drive potential sales. But for games and stuff, like I said, Beat Saber could be shown. We could be looking at Vacation Simulator, Job Simulator. We could be looking at all those potentials. Maybe this is where they spoil us and show off Half-Life Alyx. You know, keep your expectations in check, but no, there is going to be a few surprises, and I personally can't wait. I know y'all personally can't wait. As for the other things we're gonna see, honestly, they might show additional stuff, like TVs and stuff, let's be honest, or like the future of where they're going with stereos, because we do know they do music, we do know they make TVs, and we do know they do PlayStation stuff, as well as the VR. So take in consideration that there might not be too much stuff about PSVR 2 being shown, but considering it is the front cover, that may have a good additional time slot where we're going to be showing off tons of information, tons of things that we don't know, and hopefully everybody can be excited for it and ready, because when it does come, you bet your ass I'm gonna be reviewing the CES to know what actually is confirmed. But honestly, that is all I got for this video, is just to get you hyped, get y'all ready, because we are a few days away from CES. Drop your opinions in the comments of the games you think we're gonna see. Like I said, personally, I'm hoping for Gran Turismo, but realistically and logically, we're probably gonna see Job Simulator confirmed, probably gonna see Vacation Simulator confirmed, probably gonna see Beat Saber, and if the Half-Life Alyx rumor is true, we will probably potentially see Half-Life Alyx. And I think there might be another first party game being shown. I don't think they're gonna just stop with Horizon. I think they have one additional surprise for us, but don't cut my head off if there isn't. I'm just making a prediction and just thinking, how can they give us the signs and the wonders of how to invest. And for the other people that are saying, well, I hope they market it more, of course they want to market it more. You have to realize something. PSVR 2 was not available for Christmas. It was not going to be available for Christmas, so there was no reason to market it. They're trying to get the PS5s under the tree. They're trying to get the God of War under the tree, the Gran Turismo under the tree, a new Sony TV under the tree, Sony camera under the tree. They're not focused on stuff that they can't sell for Christmas. But now that Christmas is out of the window and we're moving on to the new year, they have a new product they're going to push. You bet your ass they're going to be marketing this to the fullest. They didn't spend all this money in Q&A, R&D, which is research and development, if you don't know the abbreviations or the acronyms. They didn't spend all that money for nothing. It's gonna get pushed forward. We're gonna have our hands on it. It's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be beautiful. It's going to drive VR into the moon on Elon Musk's Tesla ship. I promise you guys. And y'all have to be subscribed for me, because I'm gonna be here from the beginning, like I have been, giving y'all, uplifting y'all, hype beasting y'all, not crying about the price like babies, not crying about the games like babies, not being too overbearing like babies, like all these other people, trying to give y'all realistic, logical expectations. And the stats are on the paper, my boys. It is going to be fucking phenomenal. And I am out of here on that note. So let me know in the comments below. I do read and respond to every single comment. I don't care about y'all trolls. Y'all can suck my huevos. If y'all don't know what that means, it means my balls, alright? And I'll see y'all in the next one. God bless and peace.